So today we are going to deal with the tricks for the examples of the kingdom fungi. So the first one is the Phycomycetes, and in the Phycomycetes there are three examples, that is Rhizopus, albugo and mucor. Okay, Rhizopus, albugo and mucor, and the trick is ram. Ram is the trick. R for Rhizopus, A for albugo and M for the mucor. Okay, and we already know that in the NCRT it is given that Rhizopus is the bread mold. Rhizopus is the bread mold, and albugo is the parasitic fungus on the mustard. Okay, on the mustard, parasitic fungus on the mustard, and mucor is the another example. So the trick is ram. Ram is the trick. R for Rhizopus, A for albugo and M for the mucor. Rhizopus is the bread mold, albugo is the parasitic fungus on the mustard, and then another one is the Ascomycetes. Okay, in Ascomycetes it's also known as sac fungi. Okay, Ascomycetes is also known as sac fungi. So if we are going for a picnic, we will carry a sack. Okay, we will carry a sack. In the sack we will place some yeast. Okay, some yeast and some antibiotic. The antibiotic is the penicillin, and some edibles, eatables, right? Eatable means morels and truffles are the edibles. Okay, morels and truffles are the edibles. If we are going for a picnic, we will carry a sack with us. So in the sack we are placing four substances. First one is the yeast. Okay, first one is the yeast, and second one is the antibiotic, that is the penicillin. Okay, yeast is unicellular fungi. Okay, yeast is only unicellular fungi. Fungi is generally multicellular, yeast is the only unicellular fungi. And then we are placing an antibiotic in the sac, that is penicillin, and then we are placing some eatables, some edibles, and some edibles are the morels and truffles. Okay, morels and truffles are the some edibles. This is the first example, first trick, and then the trick is can. For Claviceps aspergillus neurospora is also the example of the Ascomycetes, and the trick for that is the can. Can is the trick. Can is the trick. And in the can, C stands for Claviceps and A stands for aspergillus, and N stands for neurospora. So neurospora is used in the biochemical and genetic work. It's an important point. Neurospora is used in the biochemical and genetic work. It's a PYQ question. Okay, neurospora is used in the biochemical and genetic work is a PYQ. Okay, so we have to know that for Ascomycetes, if we are going for a picnic, it's also known as sac fungi. So if we are going for a picnic, we are carrying a sac with us. In the sac we are placing four substances, four elements, which are the yeast, penicillin, morels and truffles. Yeast, penicillin, morels and yeast, penicillin, morels and truffles. Okay, penicillin is the antibiotic and morels and truffles are the edibles, eatables. And then another trick is the can. Can is the trick. Can means the C stands for Claviceps and A stands for aspergillus and N stands for neurospora. Okay, neurospora, it is used in the biochemical and genetic work. It's a PYQ. Okay, you have to note it. So, and the next one is the Basidiomycetes, and in Basidiomycetes, the trick for the examples of Basidiomycetes is the PUA, that is PUA. PUA is the trick. Okay, PUA is the trick, and the P stands for Puccinia. Puccinia is the rest. Okay, Puccinia is the rest. We have to know Puccinia is the rest by the trick PR. Puccinia rust. Okay, and Eustilago smut. Eustilago smut means the trick for that is US. Eustilago smut. Okay, PR is the trick for Puccinia rest. Eustilago smut. Okay, that is US. Okay, and then Agaricus mushroom. Agaricus is the mushroom. Agaricus mushroom is the another trick. So another example. So PUA is the trick for the examples of the Basidiomycetes. PUA is the trick. P stands for Puccinia and For Puccinia rest, the trick is PR. And Eustilago smut, the trick is U stands for Eustilago, and Eustilago smut, the trick is US. Okay, US is the trick. And Agaricus mushroom is the another example. A stands for Agaricus. Agaricus is the mushroom. Okay, and then next one is the Deuteriomycetes. For Deuteriomycetes, the trick is cat. Cat is the trick. Cat is the trick. And C stands for Coletotrichum. Coletotrichum is the C. And then Alternaria. Alternaria is for A. And Trichoderma. For T. T stands for Trichoderma. Okay. I used to remember like Coletotrichum like collector. Coletotrichum like collector. For every district, alternate collector is present, right? For every district, alternate collector. Okay, so we can remember it like that. So the trick is cat. Cat is the trick. Cat is the trick. Coletotrichum, Alternaria, Trichoderma. For every district, alternate collector is present. Collector for Coletotrichum and Alternaria, alternate. Okay, then Trichoderma. Okay, so these are the tricks. For Phycomycetes, we already know that RAM is the trick. In that RAM, R for rhizopus and A for albigo and M for mucor. Rhizopus is the bread mold, albigo is the parasitic fungus on the mustard, and then comes the mucor. And Ascomycetes, if we are going for a picnic, we will carry a sack with us, and in the sack we are placing 4 elements, and which are they? Yeast. Yeast is the first element. Yeast is the one and only unicellular fungi, and fungi are generally multicellular. Okay, one and only unicellular fungi is the yeast. And then we are carrying some antibiotics are the penicillin, and then we are carrying some edibles. Morels and truffles are the edibles. Okay, morels and truffles are the edibles, that means eatables. And then another trick for the Ascomycetes is can. Can means Claviceps, Aspergillus and Neurospora. Neurospora is used in the biochemical and genetic work. Okay, and then comes Basidiomycetes. Basidiomycetes, the trick is PUA. That means Puccinia, rest, Eustilago, smut, Agaricus mushroom. To remember, Puccinia is the rest. We will just confuse like Puccinia is rust or smut. Okay, we will get that confusion like Puccinia is rust or smut. For that, we have to know the trick PR. PR is the trick, and US is the another trick. US. Okay, US means Eustilago smut, and PR is the Puccinia rust, Agaricus mushroom. Okay, and then comes the Deuteriomycetes, Coletotrichum, Alternaria and Trichoderma. And in that we have to remember like collector, alternate collector will be present in the every district, and cat is the trick. Cat is the trick. Okay, cat is the trick. C for Coletotrichum means collector. Remember it like a collector. Okay, and then A for Alternaria, Trichoderma, T. And we are saying this collector, alternate collector trick for, in this there will be also CA, like can in the is also CA. In this Claviceps and Aspergillus are present. In this collector and alternate collector is present, that is Coletotrichum, Alternaria. Okay, in this CA is also present in the Ascomycetes. In this Deuteriomycetes, we have to remember like alternate collector. Okay, that means Coletotrichum and Alternaria. And in this we have to then we know that the C for Claviceps and A for Aspergillus. Okay.